everybody. Oh, I messed up. Hello there, everybody. It's me, your Star Wars dad. Do the liking, the subscribing, and we're here to talk about the Hyperdrive Bundle. It's going on sale next week, starting on September 7th with whatever update comes out that day. It'll be on sale for about 5 days at half price. Is it worth it for you to purchase the Hyperdrive Bundle? Let's talk about that and some other things. By the way, look behind me. I got cool red lights. I can get blue lights now. I can get green lights. I can do lots of cool things here behind me. I can just do a straight white light. It looks normal. It's a little bit brighter than normal, but if I turn it off, not quite as bright. Hey, fun. Oh, I got to turn it on. Turn it on. Red lights. Exciting stuff behind me. Should you buy the Hyperdrive Bundle? Full disclosure, I'm going to be starting a brand new account. I'm going to purchase the Hyperdrive Bundle. I'm going to drop $50 a month on crystals on that account. I'm going to see how long it takes me to catch up with my free-to-play account and see how much time was actually saved in between those. That should be really interesting to do. In the meantime, let's talk about this. Tune into the channel to find out. I'm going to do a stream while I do that, and then we'll do live anyway. All right, should you buy the Hyperdrive Bundle? What are you going to get with the Hyperdrive Bundle? For those of you who aren't aware, it's $100. It's just basically a pack. Look at it as a pack you purchase. It'll be on sale for $50 or whatever your currency is. Probably about 47 euros right now. Yikes, guys. You upgrade up to 65 characters, 16 ships, gear and resources, activity access. What's the activity access? You get access to all the light dark cantina battles all the way through, all the mod battles, the penultimate challenge tier. So you need to do one more challenge tier to get to the top. That's what you get there. Here's the biggest thing of it, the characters. You're going to get all these characters, your Phoenix, your Rebels, your Resistance, your First Order. You're going to get all these characters at 5 stars, okay? All of them are going to be at 5 stars. Now, Shard Shop currency is not part of this, so don't be considering that. If you don't have these characters at 5 stars and level 80, it will push them to 5 stars and level 80. If you already have them at that level or beyond, the shards and levels and stuff they disappear into the infinite space of a galaxy far, far away. So don't count on any shard shop currency, but you will get all these characters. All these characters are going to come. You can look at them. These are a lot of teams that can get you started on the path for journeys. Journeys to Palpatine and Thrawn, journeys to Yoda. In fact, you could probably unlock Yoda and Palpatine maybe like on day 1. I mean, you could literally get those things done. Jedi Training Rey, BB-8, you're well on your way to all these characters, maybe even unlocking up 5 stars immediately. I'm going to be streaming my unlock, and I'll play around with it, and you can maybe learn some stuff from my stream, so join me for that. I'm not sure what day it's going to be, but look out on the channel, subscribe, turn the alerts on, click the little bell to the right of it, then you'll know when I'm streaming, so you can come out and watch and enjoy that. Anyway, so if you don't have these characters to level 80, 5 stars, oh, and Gear 8, this is a gear, they're all going to be Gear 8, then you will get those characters. If you already have them there or beyond, you're not going to get Shard Shot currency. Don't count on it. That's not part of the deal. So basically, at this point, well, hang on, let's talk a little more. These ships is the same thing. You will get these ships, the Slave One, the TIE Silencer, the TIE Fighter, Cad Bane's Xanadu Blood. I always forget the name of that. It's just Cad Bane to me. You're going to get them all at 5 stars and level 80. That's even more valuable than characters because ships take longer to farm. They just take longer to get going and get on your roster. So you're going to get all these ships. You're going to get a nice little Rebel fleet, you know, with your Biggs, your Wedge, your Phoenix. You've got a nice little Bounty Hunter fleet with Cad Bane, IG-88, Slave One, and you got a Resistance fleet in there. You got First Order, and you know this thing, guys, is a huge big deal. The Vulture Droid. This is a huge deal to you because what you're going to want to do when you unlock the Hyperdrive account, the Hyperdrive Bundle, is you're going to want to climb up to the top of the ship's arena as fast as you possibly can. Fleet Arena is the best place to get crystals. Get it. I'm Porky Pig today. Is the best place to get crystals on a daily basis. 300 to 400 crystals for being in the top. I think it's the top 5 of Ships Arena. And you hear all the time people that are free to play complain about those hyperdrive people that come in right away. Bam! They climb to the top of Ship Arena. That, I'm telling you guys, this Vulture Droid is a big part of that. Bringing in as a reinforcement, using this reinforcement, you know, get it maxed out. It puts blind on everybody. It gets Vulture Droids out there on everybody. It's Buzz Droids. It gets Buzz Droids out there on everybody. It's just a really great ship to bring in as your first reinforcement for whatever fleet you decide to use. Climb to the top of ships as fast as possible. Now, here's something of note. It's the same thing. You don't get extra charge for these either. So you have to think about that, guys. There's your first thought. Do I already have all these characters developed? And if so, you know, is it worth it to get... maybe I don't have 5s right here. Like 5s ship at 5 stars and level 80. And you also get his character over here. Maybe you don't have that leveled up yet. Is it worth it to pay for the bundle to unlock that? It's something you have to figure out. If you're very early on in playing, like if you're under level 50... it's probably, maybe if you're under level like 70, it's going to be worth it to do this if you want to invest the $50. You might do it as a one-time investment. Maybe you're going to invest like me, like $50 a month, $50 here, maybe $10 here, $20, $5, whatever. I've done this as a one-time thing before, and it's a really big bundle to get to start the game with. That wasn't how I did it, but what I did it for at the time was this next part, and I just closed it. There was this next part, and I don't know if it's worth it anymore for this, but these resources, I thought I turned alerts off. I swear I thought I turned it. Anyway, for these resources that you bring into the game, the currency, the 20 million, the 10 million, the 2,000 crystals, that's like $18 worth of crystals. 5,000 Galactic War, 5,000 of your Cantina battle tokens, 5,000 Squad Arena tokens, 5,000 Fleet Arena. You start to get sim tickets, but you're not really going to need those with your ships. You get the 10 Zetas, the 30 Omegas. That's all good stuff, guys. This is going to help you do 2 reinforcement things right off the bat, 150 of those. That's going to max out it's going to max out 1 reinforcement for you, which is going to be, it's going to be the Buzz Droid, do that one. Do the Buzz Droid. It's not the Buzz Droid. My brain is malfunctioning. I keep thinking Hyena Bomber. It's the Vulture Droid. Does your brain do that? My brain does it a lot. I think it's because I'm old and I am your dad. Anyway, what is your dad forgets everything, right? Anywho, the big thing there, you're going to get 200 of these Chirotechs, 100 of each. The cuffs aren't a big deal anymore. The stun guns are a big deal, 100 Carbantes. You're going to get 200 of these Mark IV beakers, chemistry beakers. These are really valuable. Every character ends up needing these as they get to level 12, or to Gear 12 and beyond Gear 12. They're really important. Need a lot of these. These Mark 10s. This is stuff you're not getting. These are super hot and needed across the board. These Neurosat Electro Vernacular component. So there's a lot of gear you're getting in here. Is this gear and the crystals worth $50? If you're already developed and you're already at level 80, and you don't really want to get all those characters at 5 stars and level 80, I'm not sure this is going to be worth it. Back in the day, you would have also counted the cuffs, the gold balls, all the gold balls. You would have counted, what else is in these Mark V? These things, you couldn't, these things, I have so many of them now, I could not find these in a previous life before they opened it up. So it used to be better on the gear than it is today. So here's everything that's in the bundle. Yada, 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 etc., etc., etc. There you go. Is it worth it to level up the bundle right away? I think if you're looking to do, and it's going to be half price, if you're under like level 60 or 70, and you want to do a one-time spend to really just forge your roster ahead, it's probably going to be worth it. But I think you also have to consider the fact that with only 100 Carbantes in here, you're not going to be banging out a lot of characters. This might only get you 1 or 2 Gear 9 upgrades because they all need Carbantes in that area. You're not going to be able to start gearing stuff up like immediately and just smacking out gear levels. So keep that in mind as you do it, and that might make those Phoenix even more valuable as you farm them and get Palpatine and Thrawn activated. So just remember that and keep that in mind. I just think if you want it to be a booster for a small account, it's a really good way to do it. If you want it to boost your already developed account, you're above level 80, you're above level 85, you just want to get some more characters, I guess you could do it. It's really a decision you make. In that situation, I think you should be somebody that's already spending some to get some of the packs. And you got to look at your roster too. Who do you need? Do you already have the Rebels? Do you already have the Phoenix? Do you already have a nice Imperial Trooper team? It's going to give you Veer's Death Trooper, Shore Trooper. That's like an old school Imperial Trooper team, right? That's back in the original parts of the game. You don't have Piet, you don't have Stark, you don't have Gideon, and so it's an old school. All this stuff is old school characters, but you can put together some decent teams for Grand Arena, and more importantly, these get you on the way to journeys. You're on your way as I mentioned, toward Palpatine and Thrawn. You're on your way to Yoda. You're on your way to CLS. Jedi Training Rey, BB-8. Who else is in there? Looking at Knights Society. You're on your way to all these characters to getting them moving. I swear to God, I turned notifications off. So, just something to take in consideration. For $50, it's definitely a discount. It's a great way to start a brand new account or a very early account in the first month and a half or so. Once you get that past that point, you really have to start weighing out pros and cons. And if you're already at level 85 and you're over 1,000,000 galactic power, it's probably not worth it at all. I don't have an exact number in mind. You guys really have to look at your roster and think about the consequences of doing it. Because if you're getting shard shop currency, then everybody would buy this. So I don't understand. I truly don't understand why they don't do that. Maybe it's because they want to keep selling you the other bundles, I guess. But anywho, join me here. Join me here next week. It's going to be on the 7th or the 8th that I start my new Hyperdrive Bundle account. You can follow me live as I open it up, and you can follow me as I go on my journey to try to catch up with my free-to-play account and see how long it takes me. One final mention: if you do the Hyperdrive Bundle, guys, you got to farm mods like a crazed maniac. You are not going to have the mods to keep up with people at your level that are playing free-to-play. You got to get in those mod levels, farm those speed mods, farm those crit damage mods, farm those health mods. Get them on your roster and get them equipped to people. Get some speed on your people. That's going to be the biggest challenge with doing this, is the lack of mods. And it's what my old friend Dylar used to call new money. Is people would come with a Hyperdrive Bundle, maybe spend another $500-600 and get a big old account, and they didn't have any good mods on anybody. You could tell it. It was obvious. It was very apparent. And also, by the way, this gear at the bottom is pretty good gear too. 300 of these. 300 of these Mark 7 Mercon, blah, blah, blah. Those are not that common to find out in the wild, so those are pretty good to have. Anywho, guys, there you go. There you go. Hope this helps you decide if you should buy the Hyperdrive Bundle or not. Let me know what you did down in the comments. And every comment this month, every person who comes on a stream and announces himself and not this month, for the next 8 days, gets themselves entered into a contest, a drawing. My buddy Jamie Dean, who's on the channel, is sponsoring it. He's really giving a big shout out for the channel. And he's going to be awarding €50 gift card plus one Nooch merch t-shirt off of my merch store. You can take a look on the channel. Then also a €30 gift card and a €20 gift card. For anyone who's interested, throw a comment down below. You'll be in that contest. We'll see you on the next stream. And of course, always remember, Nooch too good.